So, how strong is Jiren?
Oh God!
Yeah.
Was that your week?
No, that's not. I'll
No, that was no one's week.
You know what I've decided?
What?
I've decided eventually I am gonna sit and do Super because I started reading the manga and then I
You
stopped.
won't.
And no, I'm going to.
There's a lot now, isn't there?
Is this before or after Naruto?
Well, yeah, that's another thing, right?
Mhm.
But it's. I mean, look, the way I see it now, it's like it's just so ever present. I can't escape it. And
Yeah,
it's all
everywhere.
all everyone is talking about is Ultra Instinct, this and that, and I'm like, I might as well just like throw it on in the background. You know what I mean? And like,
go to bed.
yeah,
Willie,
yeah.
you're gonna be on your deathbed and like, no, just one more hour to see Naruto. I need to know what Ultra Instinct is.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's not my priority, but it's I have a curiosity, and I'm not gonna do like Pat and just like wiki it. You know, so, I mean...
Are you taking the high road on Pat on that one?
Well, I mean, fucking how many stupid stand things where it's like, oh yeah, I already know about that, but it's like, no, you don't know anything about that. You read
I read it, though, shut up.
It exists. That's all you know.
Anyway, yeah, there's enough curiosity because I still do like what Dragon Ball is and represents. So I do want to know...
It represents adventure. And
Sure.
power
Is that what it
levels.
is?
But no, but like it's
You're
something,
right, Matt.
But like no, I mean like honestly, you're like so if you haven't seen it, Plague's video on why power levels are stupid is really good because it just nails the thing that I think we've been talking about for a while without really actually saying it as to why something like JoJo or something like I don't know, any show or even Academia, why these are like more entertaining to watch is because people are fighting with different abilities and limitations to what they can and can't do.
Yeah.
So they have to be smart to figure out how to break the rules or bend the rules to win in their favor.
To overcome any actual difference in power.
Because we have unique strengths and weaknesses,
Yeah.
and it's not just my version of my blast has the shape of a blade and yours doesn't. So,
oh
Yours
my
is
God.
the shape of a sheet of paper.
There's
I'm going
like
to
several
win.
times in Super where a guy actually does that, where his special thing is that he just makes a sword from energy,
Sure.
which we've seen a million times before.
Yeah.
And people actually compliment him. Oh, what a creative ability!
Yeah,
like fuck you!
Yeah, and
That's not creative at all.
And beyond that, you're just kung fuing it better than the other guy, right? And I saw one episode when we were in New York, because obviously like whatever is on TV. And it was where they were fighting like a Frost or whatever, and it was like the thing where like so there's a Frieza lookalike type dude that
Frost.
his name's Frost, and it was the reveal of him having a little dot on his forearm where it was like a little pin.
He
with
had a
poison
needle
on it. There was poison on his needle, and that's what poisoned Goku and made him
Let
lose
him win the fight.
So like,
Okay. Sorry. For a second,
So
I thought it was a retcon saying that's the fucking weird virus that killed Goku back.
no. It's just that Goku lost this fight that he should have won because he got poisoned by this little prick.
That's the
pin.
thing.
And it's like
That's the
you're
needle that
introducing-
transformed the Klingons.
But it's like you're like really this guy that can instantly teleport to anywhere in the galaxy that has like ridiculous
overall power
and can see and do pretty much anything.
And he's like, no,
got
man,
pricked by a needle.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Goku can teleport anywhere in the universe, and not even the universe. He can teleport to heaven or hell if he wants to.
And the sharpest blade can hit his skin and do nothing to it.
Yes.
But
An
then
atom
the
bomb
vessels
could
die.
explode
But
next to him, and he would not notice.
Because he didn't expect
In addition, he can read people's minds, which they forgot about. He can read their fucking mind if he wants to. And also, he can form energy beams and blasts that can exterminate entire solar systems. And this guy shows up with a fucking syringe needle. Like, how will you face against my fucking... What's the thing that puts you to sleep? I don't know. My fucking AIDS needle, Goku. My AIDS needle's for you.
Don't forget.
Oh, shit.
Don't forget, though, if Krillin throws a rock while you're in Super Saiyan, it still hurts because you didn't expect it. I love how that clip is like the highest form of Dragon Ball analysis anyone can find. And
it's not even canon either.
It's what,
That's the fun thing.
It really?
Yeah, it's not in the original manga. It's just something they made up
add for the anime.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because that is like when anyone has to bring or rip apart Dragon Ball lore.
Just bring that
It's
up.
like Goku sleeping. He's in Super Saiyan mode with Gohan, and Krillin throws a rock at him, and it hits him, and he goes, "Ow! What the hell, Krillin?"
Yeah.
And then it's like, but you're.
I thought you would dodge
You're
it because you're so
Super Saiyan.
strong.
I thought
It's a
the
fucking
rock would
rock.
just get destroyed by your aura before it even hit your face.
So
Wow.
No, you idiots.
but it's
That's
like.
not how martial arts works.
But if anyone gets leeway, it's Dragon Ball because it's like you started it, so you know
started bullshit.
people thought of better fights after you came along, so it's fine.
Well, spoiler alert for Super, it gets stupid, but it's fine.
Nah.
Because shut up.
Because how can a being like current strength level villain exist in a world where previous strength level villain was the biggest threat to the universe?
Did you see any of this, like the past the special, the one that got the huge ratings that broke Crunchyroll and etc.? Did you see any part of it?
You mean that 1 hour thing?
I've seen bits and pieces of random shit throughout the entirety of Super.
I haven't seen that 1 hour special either.
I've seen Master Roshi going all cool with his glasses off. I've seen
He was cool.
you know
He's a good boy.
yeah. So I know where they're like, well, let's give a little bit of love here. I saw the Tien shit. I saw bits and pieces.
So in the 1 hour special, they make it very clear that Jiren has no really special powers. He's just really, really strong. He's so
a big number.
strong.
Yeah.
His number is so
So
big.
where was he during the threat of
Everything.
previous
Anything.
strong guy?
Well, even the prior arc, like the whole Goku Black thing, sort of a throwaway line to that was that he said, "Oh, I've already gotten rid of all the Hakaishin and the Gods of Destruction, and I've already gotten rid of all the Supreme Kais and all the other universes." And I sat there thinking, how? How would you do that?
No, shut up.
Wouldn't someone notice this?
No.
Wouldn't Zeno notice it? Wouldn't Jiren be like, I'll pick my booger and throw it at you and you'll die?
No, isn't the answer because we're Rick and Morty now? There's just infinite universes and realities to jump through, so we're just pulling them all out? Or is there a limited number?
Oh God! For
This
fuck's
is
sake,
opening up-
you're
Because
making me so angry at having to
Rick and
explain
Morty
this.
it, then it's so that
No,
you can do
fuck
anything.
you. Fuck you.
What is it?
Who specifically?
Okay. There are
What?
multiple universes, but they're all independent. They're like different rooms. Like they're not Rick and Morty things. They're just different universes. And ever so often there will be one where there's like Saiyans, or there'll be one where there are other Namekians, or there'll be one where there are Sephorians.
Universes or realities?
There are other universes. There are 12 of them.
Okay.
There used to be 4 more of them.
They're not
but
based
for
on
some-
each other at all.
Mildly, in that
Is there
there might
multiple
be
Earths?
there might be other humans there. There used to be another Earth in Universe 6, but it got destroyed at some point. And they wished it back with a wish at the end of one of the prior tournaments in another arc. Wooly, you're making me so fucking angry right now.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay,
not
so
going
there
with
Don't
the,
talk about this.
So we're like we've decided we want different worlds, but we don't want to commit to the idea of
No.
identical
Okay,
realities.
no, shut up. You shut up, sir. You shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. You Klingon loving. Okay,
I
there are
like
multiple
I like
universes.
The Warblade's
There are 12 universes. There used to be 4 more. They got destroyed for reasons we don't know.
Gotcha.
But in addition to all of this, there are different timelines.
Oh,
Future
fuck
Trunks
me.
is
Yes.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
true, because
yeah.
Trunks came
Making me
from
peak my
another
audio.
timeline.
That's
He
right.
did. And it's an exact copy of Earth, except for
This-
shit went bad.
All destroyed.
Okay.
Timelines.
All right. No. I made the TN video because, fuck it. I thought, well, this will get like 10,000 views or something. And so I made the one after that because it's like, okay, this is like an apology. I can make a better video. Like I wasn't being serious. So I wanted to make sure I
Because
made
you
at least
realized
2
you
of them.
found your hot button topic,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, it was because it's like,
No.
well, a lot of no, fuck you. Because there was an influx of people that are like, is this a Dragon Ball channel? And, no, it's not, motherfucker.
It's about
So-
to be.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I just made the second one because it's like, okay, this is an actual video.
Yeah.
So I wasn't planning on making it. I'm not making one right now, for God's sakes.
Mhm.
Nah.
But But there needs to be a third one, and it's about this subject. It's about these motherfucking timelines. Let me go down. Let's list some of them, shall we? Okay. First, there was the original timeline. Then there was a timeline division that happened that created 2 different timelines that happened because a time traveler from Universe 12, I think, that we never meet or see, it is just mentioned, created a time machine at one point that created a split for some reason, and we don't know why. But it happened at some point. And then after that...
So timelines only exist in the worlds where a time-traveling machine was created.
Shut up. That's the That's the answer. Shut up. Okay, stop asking questions, motherfucker. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second thing that happened was, okay, the timeline that we know, like the true timeline that, as far as we're concerned, is this. Like, whenever a timeline split happens in any of the universes, it affects all of them.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So the next thing that happens is Goku dies, right? Like the heart virus shit. Yeah. The androids get invented. They go into rampage.
Yeah.
Cell is invented, but he is not present there just yet because he hasn't grown up or whatever. So Trunks goes back in the time machine.
Don't forget 21.
Yes. Yeah, I will never forget. My penis will never forget. So Trunks goes back in time and he helps them. Like, he stops Goku from dying and he helps them with the androids. But Cell in that timeline never appears. And then he goes back to his own timeline, and the Cell there kills him. And then takes over his time machine, and then he also goes back in time. So now there's, like, I don't even know. There's, like, 6 of them now?
So he branches a new one, and then...
Yeah,
and
because there's 2 branches every time this happens.
So then when he goes back in the second time, does Lavos just show up immediately, or...
Well,
what are we doing?
Because that's whenever we see the one that happens now, supposedly. Or now, whatever that is. So Trunks goes back in time to a period in which this all happened, but Cell isn't awake yet. And that's where we get this Cell from. But that also creates a split where that didn't happen. And then there's another series of timelines that happen because he goes back in time to fix this in the first place.
So timelines are not subcategories of universes. Universes are subcategories of timelines.
Yes. And this comes up later on. Like in the Goku Black thing, the ending of the Goku Black arc is none of this shit mattered. We beat him, but then he turned into a Windows wallpaper that took over the universe. So now Zamasu heads are everywhere, and it's just awful. It's the worst. So we'll summon Zeno with a button that makes him erase all of it. But then we'll go back in time to the true timeline, the alternate true timeline number 5, or whatever the fuck it is. And then they send Trunks and Mai from that timeline.
This is awesome.
Back to another timeline in which they still are there. But Goku Black has not been defeated because he hasn't been created yet. Or he has been created, but he hasn't gone to that timeline yet. And then Whis says, well, I'll just take care of it off screen. And that's the solution to it. So now in that timeline, in Future Trunks' timeline number 4, there are 2 versions of Trunks and 2 versions of Mai. And 1 version of Bulma because Bulma got fucking cremated by Black at some point. So that's like timeline number 12 or something. I would have to write this shit out. This is why it needs a video.
When is the last time anyone has mentioned a Dragon Ball?
Very recently, because Jiren wants the Dragon Balls for some reason. And Goku would like to have them because he wants his wish to be, maybe I'll wish for something for Chi-Chi because I'm an idiot or whatever. And Frieza wants the Dragon Balls because he wants to wish himself to be stronger than a god or something. It's not really specified, but he wants them too.
Frieza got killed in the movie.
No, he's back and he's a good guy now.
Okay.
He's not good. He's just very playful about being evil. So he'll just beat the shit out of Gohan and pretend to almost kill him.
Because I know, you saw, like, you went to the movie. I wasn't even there, so I don't to me, seeing like Beerus, the super crazy villain that blew up a planet he was eating on 2 seconds ago and whatnot, having these weird, quirky hijinks moments of like, no, Goku, don't talk to that guy.
So
Don't disturb him. He might kill you. Oh my god! And they're fucking like putting each other in noogies, and I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
That's Dragon Ball.
While Plague was explaining all this, you didn't look over at me, but I was just doing the guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. No. Absolutely.
I
was too busy doing it myself. For reals.
You know what this
That's
sounds like?
incredible.
It sounds like taking the most complicated aspects and the confusing parts of like the Marvel universe with like different like Earth 616 and like everything and like all new versions of characters, whatever, but trying to structure it into an anime narrative that has a conclusive start and end point in the future at some juncture.
It's like if God got really drunk and just started narrating what the universe was, but it wasn't forming anything coherent.
Yeah, because
then this other guy did this. Wait, didn't he die? Oh, he's fine now.
Why not just go to Namek and get 3 wishes, and then everybody gets their wish?
Why not just wish for more Dragon Balls? Why not wish that you were made of Dragon Balls so you can just wish yourself?
When the Namekian Dragon Balls were found, they're so much better than the originals.
Yeah,
but then we have alternate realities to go.
Why not use the Super Dragon Balls to manufacture a bright ring, which you will use to control the orcs to make more Dragon Balls?
You know what I do? If I had the Dragon Balls, but if I was in the Dragon Ball universe, I'd do the stupidest thing. I'd be like, I want to wish back Omega Shenron.
He hasn't existed yet.
Why? I'm like, because I think he's cool.
I want to make Gold Ozaru form canon.
Yeah. I want to make Gold Ozaru Omega.
And it's like, and in one moment, all of GT has to exist.
It has to.
And don't forget Super Saiyan 5, and then in the future, Goku Jr.
No, do you know what you do? You make that dumb form that had fan art. AE?
Oh.
Remember the one with the
AF.
giant silver hair?
AX?
AAF is supposed to stand for After Future. There's a whole story about that.
Yeah.
I would
the famous
that form.
The famous picture of the weird red-skinned, white-furred Goku, that stupid thing, was actually not from Japan. It was actually from a single magazine. It was a magazine illustration made by a guy, I think, in either Italy or Spain.
Yeah, I remember hearing about how it was somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, it's not even Goku. It's some other guy.
It's just his OC.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
That's amazing. I want to wish for that guy.
Dude,
now, Toyotaro's version of
the
AF.
Mugen trenches, dude. Come on now, man. This ain't nothing new. Oh my god. All right.
No, we need to talk about it more.
Right.
We need to talk about your week in Dragon Ball, Willie.
More, dog.
All right.
Look,
you opened the gates, motherfucker. You opened the black gate.
Look, we need to get down to brass tacks.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't answer my question. How strong is Jiren? No.
He's fucking strong.
All right.
Oh, wait.
The number is big.
No. The episode right after that special, that's what I was trying to say. The episode right after that special hit the guy that has time powers, freezes him in time. You would think this has to work, right? It's not based on power levels, it's just time. But Jiren is so strong that he just overpowers it and breaks out of it.
Awesome.
And the characters around him, like one of the angels, I forget what her name is, but says, wow, he's actually stronger than time itself. And I like you can hear me rolling back in my chair.
Well, didn't he stare at a spirit bomb? And that's how Ultra Instinct was created, because he stared at a spirit bomb and went, no. And then the spirit bomb got pushed into Goku, and then Goku got really constipated and then absorbed it.
The spirit bomb collapsed in on itself, which created a little black hole that pulled Goku in. And to survive, Goku had to absorb the Genki from the Genki Dama. Cool. And in addition to that, in the process of doing it, he broke the shell of himself, as the angel said, which unleashed his inner power of what's the fucking Japanese names, like Gokui or something. But it's the secret of selfishness in literal Japanese bullshit. And gives him the Ultra Instinct form that makes his eyes silver because he can see everything. He says he's so strong.
Yeah.
He's so handsome now. So rippling and goddamn sexy.
The thing is that no matter...
Finally, Dragon Ball's fixed again. We have power levels. The series has been repaired.
The problem, and at the end of the day, the thing that is still cool is that this Ultra Instinct thing has Goku going back to his normal hair.
That's actually good.
And that's
as far as design
the
goes.
coolest thing about it. And that's probably why everyone likes it so much. Also because it's like he's just it's not that it's your hair is a different color, it's that you can now actually react to things or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's a functional difference. And the idea of closing
Tell
off,
me about it.
The idea of closing off the circle by coming back to your original form is a cool idea.
Oh, is that what it is? Are they closing off the... Let me
but
hear
I
me.
don't know.
I'm easing into the mic, Wooly. You hear me shifting my chair?
Okay. All right.
This is not a new form.
Okay.
And it doesn't invalidate the other forms. And when Goku used it, he was at very low stamina. So lots of people have been speculating, Funtime Adventures Inbound, that once Goku is at full power again, he can not only use this, but he can also stack using God Ki, i.e. Super Saiyan Blue, on top
to
of
get
it.
himself back up.
In
to
addition
blue.
to using, Super
Instinct.
Saiyan, in addition to also using Kaioken at the same time.
So
he
Instinct was a reset of your base stats, and he's now back actually at default.
Uh-huh.
And that he can go back the same ladder.
And we haven't even had Super Saiyan 2 or 3 utilizing God Ki yet. So we could even have that. So imagine a future, Wooly, in which Goku's number is really big, because he's combining Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan 2 or 3, whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want. In addition...
SGSSUI.
Yes. No. It's far more than that, my friend. It is like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Blue Kaioken times 20, Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan.
Goku, yeah. That's canon.
I really like the
His
visual.
number is gonna be so big.
I really like
it's
the visual
it's gonna repair the series.
Of Wooly, of anyone that hasn't tuned in the podcast in a while and tunes into it live and just sees Wooly arguing with ghosts over Dragon Ball. Wooly's talking to invisible people about for Dragon Ball.
I wonder...
Angry ghosts.
I wonder if when he busts that form out, he's then going to do a really cocky teleport and punch the guy super hard.
And then that's all it results
And then
in.
everyone goes...
we can only hope, Wooly. Oh. We can only hope. Dragon Ball is at its very best whenever there's a guy that just stands there, and you punch him and then nothing happens. That's the height of martial arts. I like it when that happens, because that's when things have gotten really intense.
This thing where, even 20, 25 years ago, whatever, you'll see literally the coolest thing that could possibly get over how powerful a new form or a new character in Dragon Ball is. And I got sucked about 3 days ago into just watching random Dragon Ball clips of various things. And the one I was like, oh yeah, I want to watch that. It says Gogeta versus Janemba. And I'm like, yeah. And I click on it, and Janemba's like, and then a bunch of punches hit him, and he's like, and then Gogeta zooms in after the punches, but he's 50 feet away.
Yeah,
he makes a terrarium globe
and I'm
throws it at him.
You can't do anything that looks more powerful than that.
Right.
That was 20 years ago, that movie, let's say.
Yeah, that's what the whole power level video was about. Is the fact that whenever they show these things, the same shit always happens.
What else are you going to do?
Just teleporting and punching a guy in the head or whatever.
Although,
whenever someone gets stronger, they do the same thing they did 5 minutes ago, except now the guy just gets wide-eyed and is like, what? I didn't see it. Oh, his number's so big. Oh.
But as much
that's Dragon Ball.
As cool as Janemba is
yeah.
Fuck that fight because it should have been Vegito. I like
Vegeta's really kicking my ass.
There's already Vegito.
I know, but I like Vegito way more than Gogeta.
I like both.
I like
Vegito more too.
I think the costume is just way cooler.
Vegito.
Can I point out
all
blue on orange?
All
with
fusion
gloves.
costumes all look the same because
good. All the dumb sash ones look the same.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I don't like the sash ones. I like the inverted.
Yeah, those are stupid. I hate that stupid looking Marty McFly vest one, whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's okay.
I don't like the sash.
I do not like that.
One of those 3DS games where everyone confused.
The whole point of the game is fusion.
Which is a fun, dumb, non-canon thing. But
they confuse 5 people.
Yeah, I saw a fusion of every kid.
There you go.
Like Pan,
Yeah.
Goten, and Trunks.
Yeah, he's just a mess of shit, isn't he?
He's the biggest, strongest looking guy ever. He's so epic. Like, yeah,
he's got like sashes just flowing off. He's like a fucking
random streaks of purple and gold. Like, it's so crazy.
He looks like Jesus from like an old painting. It's just like there to kick someone's ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wanted to point out for funsies. You know the earrings, right? That fusion?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, the Potara earrings. Yeah, Vegeta.
No, Vegeta, whenever he fused, like, he gets his clothes, right? But it's a combination of what Vegeta was wearing and what Goku was wearing, right?
Yeah. Well,
that's how it works. Like, because he was wearing, like, Goku's gi, except it was blue, like Vegeta's, because Vegeta was wearing, like, a skin-tight thing. But he had Vegeta's gloves and boots.
Yes.
Whenever they fused again in Super, Vegeta wasn't wearing those clothes.
Really?
But he fused again, and he just looks like that. Because that's what his design is.
Well, that's because his spirit clothes.
Yeah, that's what he remembered. It's the memory of gloves.
See, Goku was thinking about wearing his old thing.
That's it. No,
he wasn't doing it, but he thought about it.
Vegeta's spirit wears gloves, and that's what's up.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
The latent Genki that was on his clothes in his closet back home.
Yeah. Like, if I fused with Matt and I wasn't wearing my reboot hat, one of them, it would still show up.
Okay, if
you
we're
would think
naked
that
and we fused, would we get clothes?
Yes.
Yes.
And
we would
get a hat that had a skull reboot symbol on it.
It is fusing your mental identity. What do you imagine yourself wearing?
It would be like the triangle. It'd be the PID, and then it'd have the teeth at the bottom of it.
Exactly,
yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
great.
That's
great.
That's canon. That's canon. Okay, right.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
Have we beaten Dragon Ball?
Have we beaten Eli?
Oh, you can't beat Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball beats you.
Well,
anyway.
So what happened in your non-existent weeks?
You started talking about, like, you're gonna watch Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, I was done, and you're the one that brought up Dragon Ball.
I did, because I am gonna find out what happens.
Throwing meat at a starving dog and then getting upset that he ate it.
Whipping it.
How dare
Eat up, stupid. You ate my meat, you piece of shit.